You have 35 minutes to complete 40 questions on the reading section. This makes this section the most time crunched on the entire test. So we're going to walk through strategies for you to improve your timing and your score on this section. I'll help you to read more efficiently and to improve the way you analyze questions and answer choices. But one thing that can really affect your reading score is your reading strategy. Timing can be a major issue here for a lot of people. So you want to ask yourself this question. Can you finish reading every passage and answering every question before time runs out? Now, you may not know the answer to that right now, but you should take the time to work through an entire reading section in a practice test and time yourself. Are you able to finish everything? Or maybe you have just a couple questions left at the end. Either way, either you finish everything or maybe you just have 1 to 2 questions left. You should focus on reading every passage in its entirety. Read the passage from start to finish and then work through the questions. Don't skim, don't skip to the questions. Just go ahead and read everything and then work through your questions. This is really the best way to work through the reading section if you have the time to do it. Now, what if you're running out of time? You're not able to finish the reading section, you have more than just a couple questions left at the end. Well then, in this case, we would recommend you work through all the prep in this section first. This can really help you to improve your reading timing. And maybe you will be able to finish after you're finished working through all this content. But if not, if you're still struggling with timing here, then what we would recommend is you skim. So don't jump directly to the questions, focus on skimming. Read the first paragraph, the blurb at the top, and then work through the first sentence in every paragraph. Just work through a basic skimming method for each passage and then answer the questions. On the ACT, you really don't have to have a deep understanding of the passage to answer the questions. So for the most part, this strategy works pretty well, especially if you're having a timing issue here, which a lot of students do. So make sure you're taking the time to work through this content and then working through entire practice test reading sections so you can figure out which strategy will work best for you. This is very important to do in order to improve your reading score. So let's start working through the strategies in this section.